we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Canes will kick it away to start. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge chance.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Caught over the middle. It's Carr. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll test the right side. Got the first down and more. Ernie on the Jets. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle and shot. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. To the air, it's Applewhite. Working that wide receiver screen. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Canes. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. It'll be a draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Carr. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on first down from the 28. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Past the first down marker and still running. He's up to 94 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miami! Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the mark. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Pringle. At the 45, on its way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. Finding open areas. There he goes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. He's trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Pulls and fired complete. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is on its way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We'll see them really hit hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the ground, it's Pringle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 13.
The Canes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Number 17, set to kick off.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That midfielder's got room. Breaks into the open on the left. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The play action fake. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. To throw, it's Applewhite. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Carr. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Miami! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll do it himself. Trucks through the defender. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Find some fresh air. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Stanford to the line on third and long. Jones wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for space. It's Pringle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this game?
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Firing to the right, complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. Caught. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
On the move, it's Burrell. Not much running room there thanks to this.